Today we're going to be talking about the sine behavior in Construct 2. It's one of the most useful ways to add movement to your game. It's called sine because it allows objects to oscillate back and forth or up and down, just like a sine wave. Today I'm going to be creating a lava pit, and I'm going to be using the sine behavior to bring the lava pit to life. Then I'm going to put a bridge on top of it, and you're going to see how you can use the sine behavior to add interesting moving objects to your game. The first thing I did was I got rid of some of my blocks to make way for my lava. Now I'm going to insert a new sprite, and I'm going to call it lava. I'm using the Kenny free assets. I'm going to do a search for liquid lava. Awesome. Control, drag, release to create many object instances very quickly. Excellent. Now for the tricky part. I'm going to create another sprite. I'm going to call it lava moving. This is going to be the part of the lava that actually moves back and forth, up and down. Once again, I'm using the Kenny free assets, searching for liquid lava, and I'm going to find a little lava wave that I like. Check the collision polygon. I'm going to be creating two sets of these. I'm going to control, drag, release, and I want my lava to be longer than the pit itself. You can use Shift, click to select a series of objects. I need 2 rows, so I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste another row for myself. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to select the one row. I'm going to add the sine behavior. The sine behavior is super useful. I'm going to press plus. I'm going to scroll down and find the sine behavior. I'm going to rename this one up, down, because you can have a vertical or horizontal sine. In my case, I'm going to have both. So let's add another sine behavior, and let's rename this one. We're going to call it side to side. My up-down behavior is going to be vertical. My side-to-side behavior is going to be horizontal. Now let's look at my properties. I'm going to make my up-down behavior vertical. I'm going to change my period to 5 and my magnitude to 10. The period is how many seconds it takes to go through a full revolution. Magnitude is how many pixels to go back and forth. Now I'm going to set my side to side. It's my horizontal sine, a period 3 and magnitude 25. You can play with these settings to get whatever effect you desire. Then we're going to send it all the way to the background by setting its Z order to be the last one. Make sure snap to grid is off, and now I'm going to position my first lava wave right above my regular lava. Awesome. Let's move on to the next one. Again, Shift, click to select everything. I'm going to have slightly different settings for the 2 sine behaviors on this set of objects. I have period 2 for vertical, magnitude of 10. And for the horizontal sine for the set of objects, period 4 at magnitude 18. Awesome. Let's set these objects all the way to the bottom of the layer. And let's drag them into position, just slightly above the other set. The sine behavior is going to allow the waves to go back and forth and up and down, just like real waves. But before we can do anything else, we need to make these solids. Let's add lava to our solids family and lava moving to our solids family. This will allow us to program collisions. To do that, go to the game sheet. See how we already have an event for on collision with barnacle? We're going to change it to make it an OR block. This will allow us to trigger the same actions for multiple events. Then we're going to add an event for the alien on collision with the object lava. Also, let's add another condition. For the alien on collision with another object, and this will be the moving lava. Take a real close look. See how we've taken the previous event and added two OR conditions. The same set of actions, the same code will run if any of these three events occur. Now let's test it. Save our project. Let's play our game. Let's move over to our lava pit. At this point, if the alien goes in the lava pit, it should be over. And the game should restart. There we go. So it looks like the game restarted. Let's see whether we can actually get past the lava pit just by jumping. Oh, almost. Can't do it. Okay. That's too hard. Now we're going to use the sine behavior to add a bridge in that the alien can use to traverse the lava pit. This is another great use for the sine behavior. Let me move a couple things around. We're going to increase the degree of difficulty a little bit. Now we're going to add a bridge. Our bridge is going to be another sprite. There's a bridge in the free assets that you can search for. There we go. It's a good size. Let's put this on the layer. Let's position it right where we want it. Let's go high and near the middle of the lava pit. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. Create another barnacle. And raise and bring in the bridge. Let's add the sine behavior to the bridge. And let's rename it side to side. We're going to be using the horizontal wave sine behavior. Let's look at our properties. Once again, it's going to have a horizontal movement. Let's change our period to 5. I'm going to set a couple of other things that will randomize how the bridge moves back and forth. The magnitude of 120 will give it a side-to-side 120 pixel movement. Let's save it. Remember, we do need to add it to the solids family. Now let's play the game. This time, the alien should have a bridge that's floating side to side that it can jump onto to traverse the lava pit. All right, let's go for it. Excellent. Let's collect all the coins. And now let's see what we can get back. We got to time it just right. Awesome. As you can see, the Sine behavior is very useful. Will add a lot to your game. Good job. You win.